The oldest of 5 siblings, Kitty Genovese, nicknamed Kitty, was raised in Brooklyn, New York. What kind of a girl was Kitty?
She liked to make funny little stories, a little joke.
May Sisk was one of Kitty's friends from their Park Slope neighborhood.
She was somebody you wanted to be a friend with.
Kitty loved life in New York, and it became obvious to May when, as teenagers, she, Kitty, and some friends cut school one day.
We go down to the subway, we go to Manhattan. As we're coming up the stairs at 42nd Street, then she turns around and she throws out her arms and sings, "New York, New York, what a wonderful town." Now, how could you not remember somebody like that forever?
When her family decided to move to suburban Connecticut after she graduated high school, Kitty decided she wanted to stay in New York.
In the 1950s, she moved to Queens.
Catherine Pellinero spent 7 years researching and writing her book, Kitty Genovese, a true account of a public murder.
She was a single woman, very intent on a career. She wanted to own her own restaurant, and she was learning the business, managing a place called Ev's 11th Hour for the past 3 years.
All the customers liked her.
They loved her.
In the cold early morning hours of March 13, 1964, 28-year-old Kitty Genovese stopped by the Queens bar she managed after a night out with a friend. At around 2 a.m., while his family was sleeping, a 29-year-old business machine operator named Winston Mosley, who had no criminal record, quietly slipped out of his house here in the Ozone Park neighborhood of Queens with one goal in mind. He wanted to kill a woman.
He had been with the same employer for 10 years. He was married, owned his own home. On the day of Kitty's murder, he had put in a full day at the office, and he got what he called just the idea to go out and look for a girl to kill.
A compulsion.
Yes.
At around 3 a.m., Kitty left the bar.
Winston Mosley just happened to be driving by at the time that she got into her car. He had been driving around for almost an hour looking for a victim.
He was hunting.
Yes.
Mosley tailed Kitty as she drove home.